Hey guys, what's up? My name is Branston and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a review of this brand new 2020 Land Rover Defender. So guys, this 2020 Defender, it's finished in this Tasman blue. It's a really nice color. It really pops and it shows the rest of the body lines. This car also comes in a green, silver, stone, Fuji white, and black. They're really nice colors and I think they do really well and suit this car. Paired with this car is the inline-6 engine. It makes 395 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque using the mild hybrid system. This engine's also used in the Range Rover Sport and the Range Rover SUV. So guys, for this car you get a brand new headlight design. Not a lot of the Land Rover Range Rover SUVs or anything look like this headlight. It's an LED headlight with an auto high beam assist and a daytime running light. And right below the headlight, you look down where the fog light is, you got this really interesting looking air tunnel to push air into the wheel so that it can cool it down. So guys, opening the hood here, we got the inline-6 with the mild hybrid system. This is the P400 model engine. It's been a couple of Land Rover's SUVs for around 3 years. It's the SE variant, so with the 395 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque, it can really get up and go, especially with that hybrid system. And it's just a great engine really paired with this really nice car. On top of the inline-6, you have this really interesting design graphic. It's very tactile and it's interesting and it's meant to reminisce of the older generation Defender, which had this design cue throughout the whole entire car. So guys, coming from factory, the Defender comes with these silver rims, 20-inch, with these Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain tires. They're 255s in the front, 255s in the rear. I really wish these rims came in black because it would go well with the rest of the gloss black accents on the car, but that's just how it rolls. So guys, hopping into the driver's side here, opening up the door, looking at this door panel as well as the rest of this interior, it has this very interesting bare bones but ballistic design with this rivet pattern throughout the whole entire door that's apparent in the whole entire interior. Coming through here, you got your window switches, your controls for the mirrors, etc. Coming down, you got your Meridian sound system. It's awesome. I love the audio quality. Even just talking on the phone, let alone music, it's crisp and it sounds awesome. Moving to the steering wheel, you got this really nice leather. I think it's really well made. It's a little small, but it's very grippy, and I especially love this two-tone design. It looks really interesting. Turning on the car here just to show you guys, you get these really interesting buttons. They light up. They don't show when you turn off the car, but it's just very minimalistic, but it still ties in well with the interior. Moving forward though, to the driver's eye line, you get this really interesting gauge cluster. It's all digital. Land Rovers had digital for a little bit, but this is such a great design, and it's very utilitarian-like, and it just looks really good. So next to the gauge cluster, you got your shifter, which is really interesting because usually with Land Rover cars, the shifter's right in the middle, either being a dial or an actual shifter. Having it up top here, it gives it a very futuristic and rugged look, and I think it's just really interesting to grab and pull into drive. Coming to the side here, you have your climate controls, everything from your auto, AC, recirculation. You get the dials, which are very similar to all the other dials that are in Land Rover vehicles. You can push it and you can get heated and cooled seats. And then right next to it, you get all your other functions with the car, such as the suspension, raising it and lowering it, turning off traction control, low assist, and the hill speed along with auto start and stop. So guys, coming into the rear here, one of the things that's interesting with this car is about how much of the 360-degree protection that this car has. Looking on this door here, you have this insignia where it shows the door open with a warning sign. So that goes off, especially if you're opening up your door and there might be something that the door is about to hit. It'll go off and warn the passenger or the driver that it's about to hit something, so you can save time and money on this car. Hopping inside here, Land Rover knew that you're going to take this car to do some road trips or something, and sometimes you're going to bring some electronics such as your phone, cameras, laptops, etc. So they thought about this and decided to add in these ports on all around the car, and they're just really helpful. One of the things that's interesting is on the driver's side and passenger side, they have these 5-volt ports. So you can plug in any of your chargers with the USB part. You don't need a wall adapter, and it can charge all your devices, and it's just awesome. Coming down below, you got your climate, and you got the dials again with all of these plug-in ports. There's 4 of them, which is really interesting, so you can charge a lot of devices, and it's just very helpful. And a couple other things that are really interesting with this interior is, again, the design that they did on the front hood and how it shows throughout the whole entire interior. Coming below, you again have the same tactile design, such as the roof on the older Defender that they put on this one. It's a great touch. I think it's awesome, and they're really nice, and they just look cool. And another thing with that this car shares with the older Defender is the Safari roofs. So right behind my head here, they're called the Safari roofs for a reason, because as you look out inside of them, you can see maybe into trees such as birds or a giraffe's head if you're really into that kind of stuff. It's a small window. I wish it was a little bit larger, but it's a great touch, and I think it's awesome. So guys, opening up the trunk here, looking inside, I love the design of this door. I love how it swings out. Usually with Land Rover cars, the trunk door opens up and then there might be a little lip. I like how this one opens out all the way. It really goes well with the all-terrain and the outdoor theme of this car. Looking out the back window, you got the heated function, which is awesome, especially if it's outdoors all the time. You can melt it down so then you have nothing blocking your vision. And you got this nice little handle, so say if you get into the back, you can easily close it. Coming through here, looking at the kind of design of it, they stayed with this tactile design just like the old Defender had. I think it's awesome, and it ties in well with the rest of the features and design cues on this car. Taking this little pull tab here, pulling it up, you get this really nice little foam insert where it has a large space. You can either hide another bag or something like that. And then looking to your left, you got your jack stand and a tow hook. So if your off-roading adventure becomes a misadventure, you can at least try to fix the issue with that rear tire in the back. So closing this, you get your different 4 mounting points. So in case you want to close anything or hook anything down, they're there. They're very nice, very well built and robust. And one of the things that's really interesting with this car is this little box option back here. This essentially is a raise and lower button for your suspension. So in the event that, say, you have a large or heavy bag back here and you don't really want to scratch the bottom bumper down here, you can press the lower button and it'll lower the car to its lowest support setting, and then you can pull out your bag and then be able to put it on the ground without scratching anything. And same thing for the raise. If, say, there's something blocking your view right here, or there's like a table and you want to pull it up onto there, just press it and it's easier to slide. So guys, that would end this review of this brand new Land Rover 2020 Defender. Thanks to Land Rover of Thousand Oaks for helping me secure this car and review it. I think this is a great car. It has a lot of awesome options, and I just think it was well built, and it's a great car from Land Rover. If you guys want to see any more reviews like this, please hit the subscribe and like button down below. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.